Good morning. It is Saturday, the 14th of March 2026, and today I have a show. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Namakau Star, and I'm an alternative R&B and hip hop artist from South Africa, and I am also a wellness and mental health advocate for creatives and independent or entrepreneurs. Yeah. With that said, this week has been crazy. But before I say that, welcome to my video journal. And today, I'm just here to connect with you. As usual, this is a raw, unfiltered space for me to share my thoughts and to be an expression of the humanity that comes with being a creative in the global south. With that said, this week has been so interesting. This week I have been pondering on vision. This week I pondered on alignment. This week I prayed. This week I rested. This week I contemplated. I worried. I did worry about my rent. I did. But with that said, I'm doing a show I'm doing a show today. I'm very excited about it. I've prepared for it. I'm going to prepare some more today. I'm going to go for a run, sing my music as I do my vocal, my vocal exercises. I cannot afford to go do sound check and come back. So my plan is to get ready early, make sure my outfit is ready, and make sure that I get to the venue for sound check and stay at the venue. Probably have my laptop on me so that I can work, have my earphones in, go through my set, kind of just lock in, have a cup of coffee, and wait until my set time comes. So I'm performing around 8 o'clock, and my sound check is around 4. And this is kind of just like the life of a person who has to be mindful about resources. You have to kind of be mindful about your resources when you are an independent artist. You have to be mindful about, you have to be intentional about how you use your time. You have to be strategic, especially if you're not working a full-time job and you're freelancing. The nature of freelancing is that you get work and then you don't get work and then you get work. But with that said, I'm really opening myself up to the abundance mindset. And with that said, what a privilege it is to have time to prepare for my set, to work today, and also to perform. I'm doing everything in my power and in my capacity to make the most of the day. And for sure, I would love the luxury of like coming home, changing, like doing my makeup and, gagging everybody. But at this point, like I have to be so honest for myself. Like I'm I can't do that. I need to be smart. I need to be strategic. This week, I also got crazy news that I am unable to announce first. The organization that picked me for this initiative, literally, they have to announce it. And so I will have news by next week for you about what that is. But it is a huge opportunity for me. It's an opportunity to work with and just rub shoulders with one of Africa's biggest superstars. She is really like, in terms of how her trajectory has been a light beam, a source of light for me, the fact that I'm going to be a part of something that they're doing, maybe you guys can guess in the comments. That would be cool. So I received an email that I missed, and they called me, and I can't wait to share the news with you. More than anything, it is a huge deal for me to be able to occupy a space where I'll be amidst beautiful people and also one of Africa's like biggest superstars. And it's gonna be a wall. Okay. With that said, I want to commit to a fast as a lead up to, this moment. Just genuine prayer and connecting with my ancestors and connecting with God about the magnitude of my gifts and the magnitude of my dreams. Once again, to have the wisdom to handle it, to know when to be strategic, to know when to be resourceful, to know when to shake off fear and to move with confidence, to know when to attract and to know when to make the first move, to know when to take leaps of faith, to know when to be patient, and I'm genuinely in awe of what God continues to do for me. And I was actually having a conversation with a friend. We were talking about, the power of gratitude. And the power of gratitude is what's keeping me sane right now. By the way, I'm not always in this bag. I must be very honest. I'm a very temperamental person. I can be very temperamental. I'm working on that. I'm working on not allowing my emotions or my lows to steal me from me, but bearing witness to my lows and recognizing it and feeling it and working through them and being an adult about it, That's where I'm at right now. I need to be so focused. I need to be so prepared. With that said, that's why I'm preparing for this event and I'm moving differently. The event is called something like that. It's at Democracy Bar in Ilovo. And I can't wait to, as I said, perform. But yeah, with that said, I think my reflection for the week, once again, has to do with alignment and openness and clarity. It is very clear to me that I can do this. I've done it before. I've probably done it in another lifetime. It's very evident to me that I struggle with discipline as well. It's very evident to me. My struggle with discipline comes from the fact that I'm neurodivergent. But I read something about being a neurodivergent, and I don't want to work against my brain. I want to work with my brain. And so I continuously want to push myself. I continuously want to work towards my dreams because every time I do, the universe meets me where I'm at. And so when I'm low, I get met with the low vibes. And when I'm grateful, I get met with kindness. I get met with abundance in different forms. I got free Doja Cat tickets, by the way. I got a ticket to Doja Cat. When I tell you when your heart is in the right place, when your heart is in the right place, anything is possible. Literally anything is possible. And so with that said, this week has taught me to be open, to pay attention to my feelings, to pay attention to how I spend my time. This week, I got back to my DAW and I was producing again. This week, I sang. This week, I rehearsed. This week, I dreamed. This week, I put in the work. I did admin. I don't like admin, but I did it. I am going to do it because I have to do it. And this week, I got one of the most crazy emails and the best news in my life in a while. And so I hope this episode, which is very off, as you can tell, this is not scripted. This is me just being so genuine. I hope that you can stop judging yourself when things aren't going your way. I hope that this serves as a reminder that even when things are hard, there are things to be grateful for. Even when things are confusing, there are things to be grateful for. You will never be forsaken. You will never be forsaken, I swear. If you believe in your heart of hearts, there's always something to be grateful for. And gratitude is such a major key. I get to do this. I get to do Namakau Star full time. I get to be an advocate for South African independent creatives. I get to rap. I get to sing. I get to try out my businesses. I'm an entrepreneur. I want to build a career in wellness. Music is my main thing, but I want to teach creatives how to be well. I want to teach people how to be well. And if I'm not the teacher, perhaps I can be the facilitator and the person who creates a platform for that to happen. I get to produce. I get to learn. I get to be curious about my interests. I get to give. I get to share. And you know what? This week, so many people send me such affirming messages. I do not have a doubt in my mind that I'm on the right path. But it's becoming more of an internal drive because I cannot survive off of people's validation, and 100%, I'm a Leo. Getting that feedback, it feeds something in me. But I'm learning that deep within me, there's something even louder that screams, that shouts, that dances and says, hey man, like you, her. And so I'm leaning into that. I hope that you get to lean into your passions. I hope that you're grateful for the little things that you have. If you have a computer, be grateful for it. If you have earphones, be grateful for it. If you are able to have a phone to record content, be grateful for it. If you have a desk, if you have a job, if you have the gift of music, if you know how to produce, let's thank Ableton, let's thank FL Studios, let's thank the people in tech that make this possible. You know what I mean? Like, that's the type of gratitude I'm talking about. You have everything you need, and everything that you need will come to you. Every resource, every person, every ad that you need to see, every video that you need to see will find you and meet you where you're at because your heart is open. And I'm so proud of you for that. I'm so proud of you for that. And I'm proud of myself for that. And with that said, this isn't the last of me. You will be hearing from me. I will be updating you on everything. I am thinking about doing a fast. Also, let me know in the comments who you think I'm talking about that I'm going to be meeting next week. If you can take a guess, I will definitely shout you out. And I am sending love to my community, sending love to the collective, sending love into the ether. I hope it catches you where it needs to catch you. And this is my longest video yet because speaking from the heart, it's not rehearsed. And yeah, my name is Namakau. Stay authentic, stay gentle, stay radical, stay grateful, and I will be seeing you soon.